Almost. I still feel a little something about it. Hi guys, this is Shannon. You're listening to The Thing Is. Thanks for coming back to join us. My hair is not blue. Just for the viewers, it looks really blue in that image. It's really
good
not.
because everyone was concerned.
Yeah, it's not blue.
We were worried about you.
Thanks for coming back to join us. I'm here as always with my lovely co-host Matty.
That's me.
And joined today by very funny comedian and fellow podcaster Shane Gillis.
Yo.
Yay. Thanks for coming, Shane.
Yeah, this is great.
So, I've actually listened to a little bit of. Oh, I left out of your intro the names of your shows.
That's okay. I can tell you.
Which are A Fair One on Compound Media and Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Yeah.
So I listened to a little bit of the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast. So I got a little bit of an insight in your life. So I know where to go with this now.
Nice.
But so the way that we open up with all new guests on the show is you have to tell a story of your very worst dating experience. Preferably a first date. Doesn't have to be.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I thought about it. I think it's not going to be a first date.
That's okay.
The last first date I had is with the girl I'm dating now. That one kind of sucked.
It
was nice. It was a really nice evening, but then it, like midway through, I saw her fucking Instagram story that was like throughout the year. Mm-hmm. She was hanging out with Diplo a lot.
Who's that?
He's a famous DJ.
Oh.
Do you know him?
I know. So I have songs from him in my gym playlist.
How? How do you find out about these people? I don't even understand.
Dude, Diplo's fucking huge.
I just realized who he's reminding me of. Soder.
That's
Oh,
Maddie.
yeah.
Did you say that?
If you do this one more time,
You said that?
This is the second time for the listener that before we went on air, he asked a question. I said the answer.
Oh.
2 seconds later, he says it, and I'm like, yeah, it's weird how you know it after someone else said it.
Clearly the second time
And
I
it's the
wasn't listening
second
to when
time.
you were speaking.
Yeah,
I guess I just kind of heard you in the
nothing.
in
You
my
heard me in the
what do you call
nothing.
it? My subconscious.
So when Maddie saw Shane, he says, he reminds me of somebody, looks like somebody. And I said, he has a very like Soder mannerisms.
See, I assumed you were going to start saying he has like a familiar face, and that's all I heard in my head when you said it.
I can't, Maddie. Your
Yeah.
days are numbered.
Well, yeah, I opened for Soder.
Yeah, and you hang out with him
So
a
I
lot
hang out
because
with him
Becky Owen always
constantly.
talks about
Yeah.
So yeah, you have his something.
Yeah, we're both big.
You have like the same
Softies.
facial structure.
Dan's definitely got a better looking face.
But Dan has a bigger forehead.
Dan's got a much bigger
Yeah.
head.
I want this to just be a podcast insulting Daniel the entire fucking episode.
You know what my celebrity lookalike that I get all the time is any retarded guy. That's the one I get all the time.
Yes, there you go.
I see it.
It's like a more retarded Dan Soder.
Yeah, that's it.
See what I did there?
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
we're out. I was looking at our Instagram story, and this was like our first date. And Instagram started doing this thing where it shows you the entire year. And earlier in the year, she was hanging out with Diplo a lot, which you don't know him, but he produced Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Like all
I know him.
Bieber's new
Can you
fucking
bring up
hits.
a picture of what he looks like, Brian? I don't know
I'd
what
rather
he
not
looks
do
like.
that.
I feel like I can guess what
I
he
don't
looks
even
like.
want to fucking see this
You
guy.
close your eyes like we did when we showed my crickets.
I'm going to say 6'2", skinny, white guy with a blonde streak in his hair.
Is he right?
I bet you're actually kind of close. I
And
think
like-
he's just got long
And
blonde
definitely
hair.
way too many rings for an adult
Yeah.
male. Oh, so fucking close. How tall is he? Find out immediately.
I don't know how tall. I don't even want to know how tall he is, dude. Hopefully
like
I'm taller
that
than him. Hopefully that's the one thing I have over this guy. But so I was looking at it, and then I was talking to her, and this is our first date. And I was like, "Did you fuck Diplo?" And I think she did.
Well, what was her like immediate reaction to that?
She was like, and went to the bathroom.
Oh, there you
Wow.
go.
And I was like, "Oh fuck, you definitely fucked Diplo."
It's like, did he just fuck you and you're going to wash a cooch out? Let's see.
No, he's just gonna show you-
I'm seeing this girl still. I'm still with this girl. So
Are you?
fucking take it easy.
He listens to nobody, Shane. He started the
Yeah.
story by saying,
I heard it was a horrible date. I just assumed it was over.
It wasn't horrible.
It went well, and he's still with the girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still. It's a long day. I'm catching up
no,
on
it's
myself.
fine. But
It's not fine.
she
Don't encourage his behavior.
it was just funny to be competitive with Diplo mentally. Like when she told me that, then I went home and like fucking looked at his Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, this fucking guy, this piece of shit. I'm cooler than him.
Yeah, you always assume that guys like that aren't interesting to talk to, and you're
Right.
usually right.
Diplo is 5'10".
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, all right.
Win.
Well, I could definitely beat the fuck out of Diplo. So I at least have that. But yeah, his life is a lot cooler.
But that's the bad part.
No, well,
I hope these aren't the bad date stories you're coming in with.
So she's
no,
clearly
it's just
like
funny.
She's on the level of like that guy's pretty
She's
good looking
hot.
fella.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
The girl
So
I'm
she's
with
got
now
to
is
be
very pretty, but she also like it was funny because we were outside afterwards, and she was like, "Honestly, I would rather be with you right now than with Diplo."
Right. I hope so, lady.
I was
here.
looking at her and I was like, "I'd rather be with fucking Diplo than you." Like, oh, fuck, I don't want to hang out with you. Diplo's the man. But then I'd say the worst date I was on was I was with this girl for like 3 years. We broke up. I was trying so hard to get her back, like as hard as I could. I went and got our favorite sushi from our hometown because she was at college at the time, and I drove it 45 minutes to our school.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, like outside of Harrisburg.
That's where you want to get sushi from.
Yeah. Right off the Susquehanna River, and just some carp sushi. But then I brought it to her, and like that was a pretty fucking romantic
very
thing.
Sweet.
Like I went and got our like first date sushi.
Did you keep it cold?
Yeah, probably not. Probably fucking warm sushi. But we got there, and while we're eating it, she just looked at me and farted, like a full fart, like a hard looked me in the eyes, farted, and I was like, oh, we're definitely done.
Sounds like a very entrancing lady.
You don't fucking respect me at all. You just farted at me.
A sushi fart, no less.
Yeah.
Was it after she ate the sushi?
It was mid sushi. I remember.
don't
I
know
was
how
sitting on the
fast that
couch. We were eating on our living room table. She was sitting down. She fucking leaned over and
She
farted
did the cheek lift.
off the floor. So it had like the wood floor.
Oh,
reverb.
that's a fun lady.
Yeah, I mean that's actually pretty funny.
Wood
in
floor
hindsight.
acoustic. She did the cheek lift, so you really get a good
What was
ear
her
of it.
facial expression?
Smiling. She was
Okay.
like laughing at
But
me.
at you?
Felt like it. I mean, I was going through a tough time. That was a breakup I handled like a bitch. Like completely like, I fucking love you. I love you so much. I fucking need you. And then I fucking go out there and she farts. And I was just like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. What am I doing?
I mean, did you have the type of relationship where you guys like farted
No.
in front of each other?
I mean, I probably farted in front of her. But
she-
that's
so
how
she-
I keep my bitches in line. Like I fart. I'm the lead dog.
I don't like
She's
it.
not allowed.
I don't like it.
You don't like not letting your women fart?
No, I don't like farting at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nobody
Well, that
likes
sucks.
farting.
What are you talking about? Guys farting's hilarious.
No.
To
Not
us
the guy
it
I'm
is.
dating. No, I think it's all gross.
To us, it's
Really?
fantastic.
Yeah, no, I don't enjoy it.
You
It's
must
not
be
for
a-
you,
This
it's
must
for
be a
us.
heck of a comedy podcast, lady who hates farts.
I mean, Maddie talks about it
You
plenty.
see what I'm dealing with here?
I don't like it.
You don't like farts.
No. I guess like it's funny if somebody does it accidentally, but like if it's someone I'm dating, even like someone I've
That's
lived
not
with,
funny. See when
we
it's-
don't share that.
See, Erin farts accidentally, quote unquote, and she doesn't like. Sometimes she doesn't know when she farts. So I'm like, did you fucking shit? She's like, I don't know. Like, how do you not know? But she'll.
Yeah.
If the one slipped out, it's like that's not funny. If I smell it before you let me onto it by shaking with laughter, it's not
So you're
funny.
backing me up here.
I don't know. I think it's kind
If
of
it's
funny.
on purpose, it's hilarious. But if it's
Really?
like if you're trying to hide it, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just be an adult and fart.
I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like that's a little bit funny if they're not doing it on purpose.
And if you're laughing and you're like, you
Yeah,
do one of those
that's funny.
and they hurt.
That's funny.
You ever sneeze and fart? That's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a funny fart that a girlfriend had. My ex-girlfriend, we were at my parents' house and my niece was there, so we were playing hide and go seek in the dark in my parents' house. It's a nice thing we do. And my ex-girlfriend was hiding in a room, and I guess she farted while she was hiding. And then my dad was the one who was it, and he opened the door and was like, Jesus Christ. She's like, is somebody fucking die in here? And she started crying, laughing. It was really, really funny.
That's good. I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, that one was really funny. Actually, like last night, I jumped on my girlfriend while she was on the couch, and she was like, don't come over here. And she just farted, and I like laid in the fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Been there.
And you have a face on though.
Yeah, because I don't like when I don't know it's there. You gotta fucking give me a heads
When a
up.
fart sneaks up on you?
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious, though.
Like she used to, when we first started dating, I'd drop her off at home, and I would leave, and there'd be a fart in the car.
Yeah.
I
And
left
she,
it.
and she just wouldn't tell me. I'd be like, you farted when you got out. She's like, oh, I did. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I left a fart in the car for like 3 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
Farted while I was driving.
Got back in.
Got
It
back
was
in like
stewed
in
a
the
bit.
afternoon, and I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, my car stinks.
You
I was
just
like, oh
proud
yeah,
of
I
yourself?
farted a bunch.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
You don't
What are you talking about?
You don't.
That's gross.
I had a feeling we were gonna get along too. Yeah. I saw your you on Kumia's show.
Yeah.
I'll just for fucking anyone who didn't see it, one of the greatest lines I've heard in my life. Kumia had a like a run-in kind of deal with Pete Davidson. They gave him a card, and I guess he fucking crumpled it up and left it in the elevator. They came in later, found it. So, Mr. Shane over here, he said that card died just like Pete's father crumpled up in the bottom of an elevator, and it made me laugh very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And then I ruined it in the retelling.
You did.
That's all right, but
You know what it is? You're fucking staring at me, Shannon, and you're waiting for me to fuck it up, and you know what I'm gonna
listening to
do.
you speak, Matty.
Yeah, that's what you say. You're up to no good. You're like the untold fart. You know.
That's it there.
I just heard myself swallow too.
I'm glad you brought that up, though. I do want to issue an apology for that joke.
I was like, we were gonna get along swimmingly if that's the way his fucking mind works. That was it. What? That was I almost killed Brian out there. He started choking to death.
Okay, so, I have something that I'm mad at you about. And I'm going to save that a little bit because I want to get into the relationship thing first.
Okay.
But I just want that to stew in your head a little bit.
That you're mad at me about?
Yeah, so that I think that
She wants you as uncomfortable as I am every fucking
That
episode.
we can't be friends
Yeah,
now?
I thought like we had like a budding friendship. But after I found out this one thing, I don't think that we can be. So anyway,
It's a farting thing.
Yeah, I fart a lot. I fart fucking constantly.
Now that I know that. No,
Yeah.
so okay, so you have a new girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you guys together for?
We met like 2 months ago.
Okay, and then started dating immediately.
I've hung out with her every weekend since we met.
So how did you meet?
She came to a show. She saw me open for Soder in Philly, and this was, it was pretty funny. She kind of, after the show, I was sad because I had just broken up with my girlfriend of 5 years before this, like a month before this. I'd been sad for a while, and then I was standing outside the club after the show, and this guy who was talking to me, who I thought was her boyfriend. So then she walks up and is like staring at me. And I was like, don't fucking do this in front of your boyfriend while he's like, great show, man. And then his girlfriend's like staring at me. I was like, fucking take
trouble,
it easy,
lady.
lady. Yeah. But then they walked away and she like slowed down and like stopped and turned around and clearly gave me the eyes. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like this girl was trying to fuck me. This is crazy. This is crazy. Because I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. Not the most hot girls just give it to me like that. And yeah, so then I was like, oh fuck, I didn't listen to her name. She told me her name, but I was like, this is some guy's girlfriend. I just tuned her out.
Yeah.
I was like, she said, quit your yapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I talk to women. And
Get some hot and
I was like, she'll
soaking wet.
hopefully she fucking DMs me, and she did. She slid into the DMs, as the kids say, and the rest is history. I've been eating ass ever since.
Attaboy.
Yes.
So she
boy.
lives in Philly though?
Yeah, she lives in Philly.
But you live here now.
I live in Queens, yeah. But that's fine. I travel a lot. I was just in Philly earlier today.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
not too
yeah,
bad. So I guess when I went there from Staten Island, it was about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, that's nothing.
So
You all right with that?
yeah, I'm okay with it. So you guys are serious, exclusive now.
I fucking hope.
You don't know.
I mean, I'm exclusive, yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah, I hope.
We haven't
Yeah,
had
I
a
think so.
conversation about it.
Yeah, we've had that conversation.
Is this the same girl? I don't want to now make this bad if it's.
Is this the girl
If
you
it's
were
a
with
bad
last
thing.
week? The
No.
fucking Asian lady, right?
Is this the girl that you mentioned on No Disrespect?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, same girl. Same girl the whole time.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
a
yeah.
picture on your Instagram. She's very cute.
she is very cute. Yes.
So how long were you single before this? Like days?
Like a month
Okay.
after 5 years.
Wow.
But the 5-year relationship was like a lot of. It was long distance. My ex-girlfriend lived in Mechanicsburg.
Mm-hmm.
So for 2 years we were together in Mechanicsburg. Then I moved to Philly for 3 years. And then right when I moved to New York this past summer, that's when we went our separate ways.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very devastating.
Are you a serial monogamist?
It seems like it.
It does seem
It
that
seems
way.
like I haven't. The girlfriend before her was like 3 years. So the last like 8 years, I've been in a relationship.
Yeah. So you are.
Yeah.
Do you not like to be alone?
Nobody likes to be alone,
know.
Shannon. What
I
a
don't
fucking,
I'm fine.
what a loaded question.
I'm fine
You're
being
not. You have a
alone.
dating show.
Yeah, and I talk about other people dating. That's why we have guests.
Whatever, Shannon. If you're gonna have a response to every fucking thing I throw out there, then I'm not gonna.
This is why I host the show, so I
gonna be
can
happy for it.
respond to what other people say, Matty.
Yeah.
So
But nobody likes to be alone. That's why, like, what do you call it? solitary confinement's the worst fucking punishment. It makes you crazy.
That's a different kind of being alone. We're talking about just not being in a relationship, not being in a box.
You got
I like being in box.
yeah, see?
Yeah,
Every now and
that's why they
again.
brought me in here, huh?
There you go.
No, I mean, I don't like, I wasn't like going out like, hopefully I'm in a relationship, but I don't know. I'm not like that. Yeah. I like to have a girlfriend. Sure.
I feel like what happens is because like anytime I've been in a relationship, as soon as you get out of relationship, it's hard to settle into being single. So it's like if you could just always avoid that, then you're never really comfortable being single. You know? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I was okay being single after my last girlfriend. I was fine with that. I
Can't
was
keep
single
track
for
of
a
you.
while.
How long?
I was probably single for like 3 or 4 months. Is that not a long time?
No, but then like, how'd you meet this girl? Were you looking
And
for her?
then, no, I sold
You
her
know
a
what I
car. I sold her a car, and then we started dating.
If you're not looking for them and they just happen upon you and it's like, oh, this, what are you gonna do? Be like, oh no, I gotta be okay with me first,
Yeah.
like a fucking, one of them
People?
rom-coms, you know?
No, yeah, I can't stand that answer too. Of like, I just want to be single for a while. It's like, so you don't like me that much?
Yeah, just say that.
yeah.
Fucking liar.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, anytime I've said that.
So just say the other thing and be honest.
That's not true. Because when I say I don't have time, I think I legitimately mean I don't have time.
You think you
What are
do?
you talking about? You don't have time. If it's somebody you like, you just go home and see him afterwards.
There's always time. You can make time.
How
You're an
fucking
adult.
busy are you? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Really freaking
Let's
busy.
gang up on Shannon.
Yeah.
Really
Shane.
busy. I did make time the last time that I went back with it. I'm like a recycler. Like I
Yeah.
go back with one particular ex a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, I just he complained that I worked a lot, but I spent all of my free time with him, and it wasn't enough.
What's his name?
I don't want to say his name.
What
do
does
we
he
call
do?
him? He's a correctional officer.
Ted?
He's a correctional officer.
I think we called him Ted.
Dang, how big is he? He's a big guy.
He's not tremendous. He's dangerous.
He's dangerous.
Yeah, like he's
Damn.
one of the more scary of my exes.
Is that what you're into?
Yeah.
Danger?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What do you think of that?
I really wish the camera was on you for that. God damn it.
It's funny that
Oh, it was? I turned around and fucking Shannon was up there. Oh, shit. It was such like a fucking cartoon response. That's great. Oh, shit. It's the little things.
thanks, man.
It's good.
You guys are great. You guys are great. That killed, and that shouldn't have killed. That should. I appreciate
That's why it was so funny. It was so stupid.
Are you trying to let us know that your cup is empty?
No, this one's
Okay.
full. This is a spitter.
He's not a fucking
I'm about to
baby
shoot
in a
some
high
back
chair. He
Really?
knocks his bowl on the
Yeah.
floor. What?
That's dangerous.
See that?
You want danger? Fucking, I
Just
run the
gonna hit
risk
me
of mouth
next.
cancer constantly.
So hot.
Yeah, a lot of people are into it.
So I don't I like the so the danger part is maybe a little exaggerated. I like to know that in the event a dangerous situation happens, that he's confident with taking care of it and I know I'm safe no matter what happens.
I think that's a pretty instinctual
I think that's like a
reason to like a man
yeah.
for a
That's just
lady.
that's your average man. Your
Yeah.
average male
Yeah, but
person's-
I there are plenty of guys that I've gone on dates with that I just don't get that air from them. That it's like I feel like
somebody jumps out of an alley, they're gonna push you in front of them and take off in the opposite direction.
yeah. I like that story I told with that personal trainer I dated briefly, the crazy one. That when we he was telling a story, he was just talking about like had he been like if someone was trying to mug him,
Right, yeah.
and that his response would be, "Oh no, please don't hurt me, just take my money."
Yeah, in that
and he
voice.
said it like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in
yeah.
that voice, and I'm like, I mean, I can't even
Yuck.
ever speak to you again.
What a fucking pussy.
And you said he wasn't
Yeah.
kidding, right?
No, it was not kidding. There was no joking.
That was like his strategy.
I don't know. I don't know what that.
I mean,
was
it's not a
supposed to
terrible
do.
strategy to like
Don't tell someone that.
play a lady, you know? Yeah, he shouldn't have told you. He should have kept it under his hat, as
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
I don't like yeah. That's it.
Was he like? Was you sure he wasn't gay? Personal trainer. I mean, come
I'm pretty
on.
sure. I didn't get that vibe from
Who's
him.
spending that much time in the gym?
Yeah, true.
When
If
there's
you're
ice
fit-
cream and pizza and shit to eat.
If you're fit, you're definitely fucking gay.
That's what I say.
For
so,
sure.
ladies out there, just don't even bother.
Yeah,
Just
just
walk
stay
right on
far
by
away
those
from
fit
those guys.
fellas.
Two things. First, can you just lower the temperature like one little
Yeah, it's
bit?
hot as fuck.
I'm warm. And then second, so
What Shannon does, she puts us in the interrogation.
What are we
room
at
every
here?
week.
What's the...
66, I think.
68, but the fan is so low. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Damn, what are you over there?
I'm
ripping
turning into such an
fucking-
old man. I have to like read the entire
you gotta
controller
do the
before I
fuck
start
around.
Just
doing
hit
things.
up, Maddie. Just up
I just want to turn
or down. Just hit down.
I thought I wanted to, oh wait, it
That's
is
all.
66. I wanted to turn the This is great for the audio listeners too, by the way.
Just push down.
I did.
Okay, so
Just
why are you
push
still
down.
looking
Just
at
like.
it?
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
So
We're good.
I wanted to talk about Pete and Ariana's breakup,
Oh yeah.
but there's not a lot of information.
I mean, nobody
out
saw
about
it coming. You know, these things never go to shit quickly. These celebrity
Everybody's
fucking.
Instagram post is trying to be funny about it.
I know.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for both of them.
I do too, because I feel
don't.
like
She's Ariana Grande, and he's got like an 11-inch dick, and he's fucking,
they were in
reasonable.
what this looked like to me.
they're both fucking killing it. Gives a shit. They'll find someone else. Aren't they both in their 20s still too?
Yeah, they're young.
So wait, you feel bad more for like pieces of shit that break up?
Yeah, because we have nobody.
Like, what do you mean we?
I don't know. Us as pieces of shit. Me.
You know what,
Me and the
Like,
others.
what do you mean we? Yeah, I'm not gonna-
Pieces of shit like broke people with no job and no place to live are the ones that crank out 1 billion babies all the time. So they have people.
That's true.
What are you getting at?
That's true.
This is not. Are you taking this personal?
I have no babies, by the way,
Not
just
you.
for the record.
All right, guys, let's take a quick second. And I'm super excited about this because I want to tell you about our very first sponsor, Vapor for Life.
Yeah.
Look, if you've listened to pretty much any episode of this show, you know that Matty hates smokers.
I do. I ruined my entire in-law relationship
It's
due
all
to
over
it.
because of smoking.
Or they did. Really, if they had just gone to vaporforlife.com, they could have kept me in their lives.
Right. You should send them this.
I
read.
should, just as a really passive-aggressive way of like hawking our products.
Okay. Honestly, I can't blame you. It's pretty gross. It makes you smell. It makes your breath smell. It makes your clothes smell. I have family members that smoke,
Yeah.
and I leave their house, and it's like I have to wash my hair, all my clothes. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a whole gross mess. Obviously, quitting's rough though, but there's an easier way, and it's vaporforlife.com. It's an online superstore for all your vaping needs. They've got tanks, mods, juice, pre-filled e-cigarettes, everything. And we don't recommend this to non-smokers. These products contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. But I'm sure those of you that watch the video version, you always see me with my Juul in my hand by my side. Before that, I had like the bigger vape thingy. And the juice I had in there was fried Oreo. And me and Luke, that also works here, we would switch. He would have blueberry juice and I would have fried Oreo that we both got from Vapor for Life. And we'd mix them together and it would make the best flavor in the whole wide world. Well, they also have products with zero nicotine, like just like vape juices that don't have the nicotine. But I switched away from the bigger mod because like I like something like this, like a little bit more discreet, the Juul. The Juul is it's super convenient because like they sell the pods at like any neighborhood grocery store, but the price is freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they only have a couple flavors. If you go to Vapor for Life, it's significantly discounted. And they have their own pods called Vive pods, VIV. And they come in a bunch of different flavors, many more than is available at any grocery store or anything like that. My favorite is the blueberry lemonade
There you go.
or the orange pineapple mango, one or the other. You know, I can't make a decision anywhere in my life.
So get both.
Yeah.
You're getting a discount.
Well, yeah,
just
because
get both.
yeah, I like to switch between the two of them, so I like those two flavors. And if you're trying to quit smoking, which is the point of all this, when you buy them from your local grocery store, there is one nicotine content amount, and that's it. When you buy the Juul pods, and it's 5%, I believe.
Sounds like it's not worth going to the stores for this product.
It's not at all.
You have to like put on pants, leave your home. You got to go. You got to either drive or walk to wherever you're going, and then like not get what you went out there to get in the first place.
Right, and then they might not have what you want, and
Yeah.
it's going to be super high priced.
Yeah, what are you living in the 70s? Go online, you idiots.
So Vapor for Life has the pods in 5%, 3%, 1.8% nicotine. So they have like way more flavors. The Vive pods are bigger and they're less expensive. So you're saving so much money and it's lasting so much longer. But if you currently use Juul Vive pods, give it a shot. It might be the way to go. I freaking love them. And everybody here uses them. There are so many people here that smoke cigarettes. And over the past maybe month or so, I've noticed people coming in and they have like a Juul like sticking out of their pocket or in their hand, and they're not spending so much time out in the backyard smoking. So it's bringing Gas Digital closer together.
It is a new cool thing to do.
So like I said, it's so much less expensive. Even if you get the regular Juul pods from Vapor for Life, it's way less expensive than your corner store, and the Vive pods are even less expensive than that. And if you go right now to vaporforlife.com, and that's VAPOR, the number 4, LIFE.com, and use the promo code Shannon20, and it's SHANNON and the number 20. They're going to give you 20% off anything on the website. So while it's already cheaper than anywhere else, like if you go to the vape store and it's like, so I don't drive, I have to take a billion buses to go to the vape store, and I get there and I'm like, oh, I want this flavor of this juice, and they're like, oh, we're out of it, or we don't have that nicotine level. It's a whole freaking thing, and I'm like, oh, I came here for nothing.
And then even if you do find what you want, you're like, oh, and also before I pay, Shannon 20. And they're like, what is that? I don't understand what you're telling me.
We don't recognize that here, which is ridiculous. So yeah, they'll have anything that you want, any of the nicotine levels, and then they, like I said, they have mods, the juices, the jewel pods, everything like that. You can get everything there. Vapor4life.com. Use promo code Shannon20, 20% off, and that's it. Give it a shot. Once again, vapor4life.com, promo code Shannon20. All right.
That's VAPOR, number 4, life.com.
That's right. All right, let's get back into the show. So, yeah, so I feel like this was, though, because I've been in, I feel like one in particular relationship like this before, where there was like a matching, or not a matching tattoo, but like he tattooed my name on him, and it was like a very codependent relationship, where it's like when you go in like hard and fast, which is what they did, and then when it ends, it's like that's the end of your world for a little while, like a really shitty thing. So like I do feel bad about it. But there's not a lot of information about it. I keep looking, and like both of them are kind of taking a break from social media.
Yeah.
And all the do you know something about it, Brian? No. And yeah, all the articles say exactly like the same 2 sentences, which is just like taking a time away, and she gave the ring back.
Right.
And
I mean,
it.
according to a Snapchat headline I read, he was giving signals for a long time.
Like
that
what?
a breakup was coming. I don't know. I said I read the headline. I mean, I prefaced it by letting you know I had zero information.
I think her ex-boyfriend died.
Yeah, there was that.
Hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, she was probably going on and on about it, and he was like, all right, enough of this nonsense. Get over it. What'd you break up with him for if you care so much? Am I right?
Because he's an addict.
Not anymore. Did you hear it? Mike's like dropped out a little bit too. That was great.
For the listeners, I hope that like you're really paying attention to the drinking game during this episode, because they are really going to get it.
I will bet you anything that somebody laughed at that somewhere.
What's the drinking game?
So one of the rules of the drinking game is when Maddie bombs.
Fucking Seymour's smirking. Maybe because you're shitting
I
on me
thought that
too.
was hilarious,
Thank you,
Maddie.
Brian. Thank you. He's so cute. I love him.
I didn't see him laugh.
I don't
didn't
think
see it,
addiction's
hear it.
funny. I don't think addiction's a game. And I think that's fucked up. Speaking of, dude, addiction brought to you by Peels. Get addicted. And
They are fantastic.
Get addicted and fucking die. Brought to you by Peels. Life, liberty,
look, he loves
and
it.
fucking dying. That's
the
our
best
brand.
plug ever.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's not really going anywhere. I feel bad for them.
What? Ariana
Codependent
Grande? I
relationships.
don't know. I feel like everyone's talking about it, and I think it's fucking.
I
I never gave a fuck about a celebrity couple.
Yeah.
And to celebrate a celebrity couple breaking up seems fucking lame to me, but also that's just because me and my ex-girlfriend just broke up. And I don't think breakups are very funny because
But do you not? They're like they're two adults who, if they have any level of intelligence whatsoever, they should assume that it will probably go to shit, as most relationships do at some point. You know what I mean? Ooh, that was close. I almost knocked my cup over with beer in it. That would have been really fucking dangerous.
yeah,
All right?
yeah, extra dangerous.
Would have
dude.
fucking got him all riled
You
up
would've
and
got me
fucking flipped the table.
rock hard. I might have fucked both of you guys if you did that.
But yeah, I don't know. How do you feel bad for them? What's the feel bad? Neither one of them was
I
on
don't feel bad.
The
They were
heartbreak
fucking
sucks.
engaged. They were
Heartbreak
engaged.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's a shitty thing.
Then don't break up. One of them doesn't care. You know what I mean? One of them's fine, at least. You know what I'm saying? Maybe feel bad for one of them, figure out which one broke up with whom, and then feel bad for the other one.
It said what I read was that she was the one that they're not like broken up, but that
they're on a
she
break?
said that she gave the ring back though.
That's a breakup.
And she said that like they needed time, and that's probably because she's dealing with the death of her ex, and it's a whole thing.
Or some other dudes in the picture, some fucking good-looking fella who also has a big dick. You know what I mean? Just got that one more notch above what she had.
Are you just making this up?
Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm throwing out some fucking hypotheses.
I think that's always a reasonable. That's
Yeah, of
first off,
course.
that's definitely where every dude goes in a breakup. Like if
Yeah.
there's a breakup, it's like probably found a guy with a bigger dick. That's just my deepest insecurity, so I'm gonna throw that out every time.
I mean, how much more can she fit in that tiny little body?
It's not
Then
about
Pete
fitting it all
Davidson's
in, though,
penis.
Shannon. You
Pretty
should
great
know.
statement. That's actually getting me hard. Is that what the point of the show is? To see if you can get hard?
Yes,
Do
you have an
just have
erection
you
detector
read?
right
Yeah,
underneath the
yeah.
table. Yeah.
I mean, like if your dick doesn't fit in your hand, over and above, obviously, not the other way.
What do you mean?
It's like you want to see more of it. You know what I mean? You don't want the whole fucking thing in there. It's like there's something there, right? Am I wrong?
Wait, have you fucked girls where your dick didn't fit?
You are
No,
wrong.
of course not. I'm
Oh,
just
I was
saying.
gonna say, what are you talking?
I'm just saying
about?
if I were a lady, I would fucking and it was hanging out by like a few inches, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's fucking that's some good dick. You know, it's like a mental thing. No, am I crazy?
No, I don't.
You've never felt that?
I don't know what you're talking about. 'Cause,
Stop
the wrong
fucking
dudes.
little people.
I fuck children. They're shallow as hell.
No, like you're gonna see part of it during like the in and out part.
Yeah.
Unless you have a big fucking fat gut like me, and now no one can see anything, dude.
It's here somewhere.
Fat bellies, fucking
I guess that's right.
yeah.
You hit belly buttons and you just fucking suction together.
This is a fucked up thing for me to expose, but my girlfriend now likes to look down, and I always instantly am like. I always see her look down. I'm just like, oh fuck, how fat and ugly I am.
Like what you have.
No, she wouldn't look down if she wasn't turned on by what she was seeing.
Clearly. Yeah.
I don't know. Or she's just like, is this happening? Is he in? What is going on?
Is he still fat? Yep.
What is he doing?
Back to staring at the ceiling.
I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
You go lights on or lights off?
Fucking lights off. Look at me.
Yeah, okay.
It's fucking
I
nuts.
used to go lights on. Now I'm
Like
yeah,
in
it's
the
over.
complete dark.
It doesn't matter. I mean, no, but
It makes it
doesn't
easier
matter.
to pretend there's somebody
I
else.
fucked her this. Oh, Jesus Christ! Just don't put this one on YouTube, would you? Please.
Gonna be a-
Not this
gonna
one
be
on
a
YouTube. Fucked her this morning. It was broad daylight. That's nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why you're always in the dark?
Morning
now?
breath fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still like each other enough for that.
Yeah, I don't fucking
You know what I
I
mean?
don't have sex anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's all me.
Yeah. What do you mean
Well,
you don't have sex?
You're not
It's
into it.
me. Yeah, I'm like fucking broken. I think I'm old. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Is it like?
How old are you?
32. I feel like
Are you sure we're not brothers? We look exactly the same.
he
dude.
does look like a giant version of me.
I'm like a leveled up Pokemon of you. I just when I
Oh shit. Oh man, I'm so glad I know Pokemon enough to get that joke. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay, is it
Wait,
that?
do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, for like
14
14, yeah, almost 15 years.
Oh well, that's
I think that's
why
part
you're
of
not
it.
fucking. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, is it that she like initiates and you're not into it?
No, it's just both of us are like.
You're both
I'm
just
tired.
See, it was always like me to initiate. You know, you gotta like kind of hold him down every now and again, and like
Yeah, hell yeah. You gotta fucking rape your girlfriend.
a little
for
bit.
sure.
You know, it's not rape if you own them. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I think that's ISIS's slogan. Yeah, I think that counts.
Listen,
Rape.
it's
You and Thomas Jefferson have the same fucking mentality.
it's either sex
of
in the
women.
afternoon or a beheading. You choose. Yeah. I don't know. I think I just lost my sex drive.
I think maybe you guys
Hell
need
yeah.
to reignite the spark.
Keep drinking.
Yeah, it's helping.
Drink another Peels. Brought to you by Sexual Inadequacy.
Oh shit.
Get a Blue Chew from Robbie.
I was thinking about that, but I'm worried about my heart.
Wait, you
I'm
guys
not
got
even
Blue
kidding
Chews
about
here?
that.
Yeah, they sponsor a bunch of the shows, so they have some.
Damn, where are they? I need a bunch.
I might have to take one.
Been wearing condoms.
Has anyone fat used the Blue Chew yet here?
Zach.
Yeah, I'll give it
Yeah?
a test run. I'll
All right,
fucking
cool.
yeah.
If Zach lived, I'll
I'll
probably.
Wright
Yeah,
Brothers
Zach.
this fucking Blue Chew for you. Crash.
I'm trying to think if Jay's used it. I don't know if Jay's used it yet, but I know Zach has.
Yeah.
This and he has, yeah.
What are
Brian
people
said
having
yes.
heart attacks on these?
I'm just always afraid I will. I'll be the guy, you know. I was
Do
always
you
afraid.
ever
Like,
do coke?
no.
I do.
Never.
I've done coke a couple times,
Yeah.
and I'm still here.
Oh, does that
You'll
help?
Be all right.
Oh, that makes it worse.
No, we're just talking about heart attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, guys.
I was getting nervous. Yeah.
No, I think you'll be fine.
No,
You'll be just
Dr.
fine.
Shannon
Look,
to the rescue.
Lewis takes it, and Lewis is
Lewis
like,
is in pretty
yeah, but-
decent shape
yeah,
at the
but-
moment.
No, he's not right now. He eats like an animal,
He's in-
and he drinks
yeah.
75 cups of coffee a day.
He's got all those cups of coffee in him. You can have coffee.
Damn it. I think the Brooklyn accent is way better than the Philly accent
I agree. I don't have a Philly accent
at the moment.
except when I say home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
when I
gotta
was
go
listening to your
home.
podcast
Yeah.
earlier, there was one word I heard it on. Yeah.
Home and Matt, who's out here, shout out Matt and Shane Secret Progress. He says water. Big water.
Yeah, water's the only one I can do. It's like the only word
Water.
I can do.
Yeah.
Water.
I have maybe 5 words that it shows
Coffees for
Coffee,
sure, and
yeah.
you've said it like 6 times
Water.
this episode.
Water, chocolate, dog.
Yeah, but that's how I say. You emphasize the non-existent
Or.
W in dog a little bit, but I say all those other words the same way.
Say those words.
Coffee, dog, water.
Yeah, none of those sound like how I said them, I don't think.
No?
What do you
Yeah,
think?
you guys both say dog.
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 Now I think I'm doing it because I hear it and I'm
You're
like mimicking it a little bit.
bit.
Are you from here?
Nah, well, I'm from Rockland.
Where's that?
It's like 20 minutes upstate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So.
What do you have a fucking problem with me about?
How do you feel about The Rock?
Oh shit! You listen to that? No, that's great. Yeah, fuck The Rock, dude. The Rock stinks.
Do you see? Do you see why we can't be friends?
I'm listening.
Go
Shane,
to
you're out.
I don't look. If you like The Rock,
I love The Rock.
I don't want to fuck you anyway. Then
just
just for that, if you look at The Rock's
I
Instagram,
don't want to fuck you anyway.
read
Love
his fucking
Instagram.
captions.
Every post.
If you read his captions, now obviously you're interested in things other than the captions, right?
Oh,
You
we
see
pull
the
up-
picture and you're like, hell yeah.
Can we pull up the Rock's Instagram?
Any one of his fucking captions sucks
No, they're inspirational.
beyond belief. They're inspirational if you are a fucking moron.
Did you see his cookie post?
Yes.
Watching Rogan?
They were like this
Yes.
big. Oh,
All
not
right.
watching. Oh yeah, watching Rogan. Yeah, and they were like this big.
Yeah.
The cookies.
Pull that one up, just because it's
All
like
of
the
them
most
suck.
recent one I've seen, really.
There's one of him lifting where he's like,
So
every
hot.
day I fucking callous up my hands
Let's see if we can
cookies.
read
and
this.
fucking disrupt. He sucks.
All right, here's
I would fuck him up.
here's what's bugging me right off the bat.
The
Okay,
emojis?
and now that like you've put a little bit of this in my head, I'm like, all right, my
God.
in parentheses after sushi
Yeah, he sucks.
cheat meal. It's like, all right, that was unnecessary.
Meaning
information,
that
Rock.
he's cheating a lot. That's what he's saying.
Cookie train rolls on. What a fucking
yeah, but
dildo.
that makes him more of a cunt because it's like sushi is supposed to be healthy.
No, the white rice. That's not healthy.
Could be sashimi.
No, he said, but he didn't. He said sushi.
Is that
So he's-
different?
Sashimi has no rice, dummy.
I know that, but
it's
isn't
different.
isn't it all sushi?
Maddie, are you listening to the words now that I'm saying? Sushi has rice.
Right.
Sashimi has no rice. That's the difference.
Yeah, but
That's
a
what
cheeseburger
makes
without a
one
bun's still a
healthier than the
cheeseburger.
other. I wish you could see Brian's face. as you're
Right?
talking.
No.
He's not behind you here. He's not behind you here.
He's literally behind me, Shannon. I don't know if you're paying attention.
What do you- I literally haven't listened to a word you guys have said. What the fuck are you two talking about? Rice?
Sushi and ooh, what was that smell?
That's
this
citrus
is-
skull, baby.
Oh, I was like, that smells familiar.
Peels. Brought to you by fucking sipping beer and chewing tobacco at the same time, dude. Get your dick wet.
Dude.
Peels.
The only time I puked drinking.
You guys want to hire me to do commercials for Peels? Peels, dude.
I mean, I feel like we should get paid for all the ad placement happening on this episode.
I feel like I've
Just
gotten my
saying.
payment in free beer, so I'm cool.
I don't really drink beer.
I'm a cheap date.
Even though if I did drink beer, I would love to drink Peels.
I don't want to sell this shit until we're fucking sponsored by them. No.
Yeah, are they gonna get mad that we're doing this? Are we
know.
sponsoring this beer right now?
Who's they?
I
The
don't know.
guy is literally right there.
Yeah, I'm
No, I
talking
know
directly
that.
to
Yeah, I
his
was-
face.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're
Yeah, that was on
talking to
purpose.
him, yeah.
Does Gas Digital have a partnership with Peels now, or is this just
it
a test
company-wide?
run and this guy's getting
It's
some
by
free shit?
No, this is this show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Oh, he's giving the thumbs up, so you can keep talking
All
about
right,
it,
cool.
and we'll discuss after
I'll just
the
keep
show.
drinking it. We the one time I puked drinking was because I dipped.
Beer? Oh.
I dipped and I tried drinking it because I had a friend who he dipped all the time and he would fucking fall asleep with it and swallow it and all kinds
Yeah.
of goofy shit. And he would drink the beer and I tried it and yeah, I yacked.
Did you say the one time you puked, or just a time?
Yeah, no.
Did you only puke once drinking?
Yeah, and I've drank a
Really?
lot.
Oh, I puke all
mean,
the time.
It shows. You look great.
No, I didn't know which way that was going to go.
Yeah, I never really puked.
Yeah,
I puked
I
once from a
puke a lot.
hangover. That was kind of a different
Like
story, I
3
guess.
weeks ago, I came in with the most violent hangover, and I was
Yeah.
puking here. I had to keep leaving, like where I was sitting, to run to the bathroom. It was the worst. What, Brian? You can get on mic.
What day was that?
Let me think. It must have been I can't remember what day. It was a Friday. Because it was after my family, because we have family night every Thursday with my
You
family.
got fucked up at family night?
Yeah.
Violently hungover
Yeah.
after family night?
Yeah, me and my aunt and my uncle. We're
healthy.
like the heavy drinkers in the family.
Just you three hanging out?
No, it's a
I was
lot
gonna say,
of
that's
us.
not much of a family
No,
night. That's
but
just
they
you
all
going to someone's house and blacking out.
No, and the rest of them kind of like leave us to like drink amongst ourselves. But I was having a lot of
It's kind of sad, right?
No, because we
That's
have a great
sad.
time together.
Well,
Yeah.
you three do. The rest of the family's
Yeah,
like,
that's
yo,
alright.
we're trying to play fucking Risk. And these 3 fucking wops are blacking out.
They should drink with us.
Do they have like a saying for like alcoholics? You know, one of the signs if you drink alone. Do they ever say like drinking alone together? Is that a thing, or did I just think of that and make it up? Because I want to put it on a T-shirt. Take note, Brian. Make a note.
So drink for the listeners.
Peels.
Drink right
Drinking
there.
alone together. Black out by yourself with people around.
Bad jokes
So-
brought to you by Peels.
I didn't black out. I actually remember everything that happened that night, and everybody around me was like, "I've seen you so much more drunk than that. Like you were completely fine. I don't know why you were so hungover the next day."
What'd you drink?
What I always drink, just
But
vodka.
what kind of vodka?
Tito's.
Yeah, okay, that's
I
weird.
drink Tito's at Kettle, sometimes
I
Absolute.
know, yeah.
That's it.
Tito's fucks me up, gives me a bad hangover.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
don't
it
know
was
why.
Tito's. But I was going through the thing with the crickets. Like I wasn't able to sleep at my house, and like I
What
was just
thing were you going through with the crickets?
so I had a cricket
Moon.
infestation.
Fucking, they're moving into the neighborhood. She's from Staten Island. You don't, never mind. I'll just drink quietly in the corner.
Wait, repeat what you said?
I'm just gonna drink.
Repeat
I'm gonna
it
drink
and own
alone
it.
together, guys.
I
Repeat
don't
what you
think you
said?
should.
Speak amongst yourselves.
So so I had a cricket infestation, which
I know it's funny. When we were telling the story like that,
cricket infestation in my house.
How many crickets have you had before this one?
Well, I had a total of
You ever been with
12.
crickets? Total of 12 crickets. That's a lot.
In my
Oh, I
this
just had a
doesn't make it
really
any better.
fucking awful one that I can't share. I'll tell you later. It's bad. I probably won't tell you either. You'll hate me.
It's a joke.
It wasn't a nice one. Never
Is it
mind.
a story or it's a joke?
It was a fucking doozy. I can't say it.
Well, now you have to.
It did no. I
Look,
can't.
if you recognize that it was the wrong thing to say, now you can say it.
I don't think it works that way.
You've already apologized. You've apologized preemptively, so you're good.
Yeah.
He has a point.
I wouldn't have brought it up. I just didn't want you to see me laughing to myself like a psychopath. And then
No,
not.
so I said, how many crickets have you been with?
Yeah.
And she said she's been with 12 crickets.
I was gonna say it's a baker's dozen, but I was gonna change some of them letters.
Yeah, that would have been horrible. That would have.
I know. That's
not
why I
even
didn't want to
funny.
share it.
not
It popped
even
in my
funny.
head. Listen, I rhyme. That's what I do. It's also what the crickets do. All right, we're going down a bad path here,
Oh,
Shannon.
man. What happened
We're going down
here,
a
guys?
real
What
wrong.
What happened here? I'm
We
just
got to
trying
wrap this up. I got to get to less racist compound media. I have my 8 o'clock racist
Oh shit!
show.
That made me dizzy.
So yeah, I had an infestation of. I was gonna now specify them and call them field crickets, which doesn't make it any better.
No,
Yeah.
What's going on? What are we doing?
it's way better than house
Yo,
crickets. Am I
Peels,
right? The field
Peels.
crickets
Oh,
hate the
that's
house
right. It
crickets.
was house crickets, right?
Peels, I apologize.
Oh,
dude. I was
shit.
And so
sponsoring
he
you
just,
all night.
I
had
almost
no
had a
idea.
sponsor, and he just took it back.
I had
and
no
that
idea that
it's
this
all
is what
Maddie's
this was.
fault.
They had that one cricket that was selling the other ones out and called him an Uncle Jiminy. Yeah, we're going down a bad road, guys. Can you just give me one every now and again? Just give me a pity laugh.
Brian doesn't even have a smile.
Brian left. I turned around, just a swinging fucking microphone.
So maybe I'll use a different word.
Let's just skip this story. I bet it sucked. What's next on the fucking notes? What do we got next?
Oh shit!
I'm liking you less and less, Shane.
I'm
sure?
fucking
Is that-
loving all
Are
of
you
this.
sure you don't like the guy that's dipping and fucking criticizing you?
Spitting into a cup.
Shit.
So I had a good update about my crickets, my cricket situation.
Are they
that
gone?
I haven't seen. I think so. I haven't seen one for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Did other crickets in hoods come by and chase them out of town?
Anyway,
I just enjoy ruining the story sometimes, in case no one noticed that.
so next week I want to talk briefly. Next week on the show, unless there's another cancellation.
Yeah.
You guys are getting canceled. Canceling you? I wonder why.
Apparently people are listening.
I'm having a date live on the show.
Damn, with who?
So there's somebody who I work with that like hits on me relentlessly, but I didn't know that like he's had a girlfriend most of the time, which I didn't know that.
Oh, nice.
But I wasn't like, he's not really my type of guy. He's fine, he's a nice guy.
What's
but
he
not my
look
type.
like? How tall is he?
It's not tall.
Not tall.
No.
That's a problem. He's not tall, and I don't like him too much.
I'd say maybe like 5'7".
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How about what's he look like?
He has
Is
like
handsome?
he's fine. It's just not my type. Like he's probably like, normally good looking.
I don't like that you looked at me.
I don't
when
really
you
like
started to
no, I'm trying to make eye
say what
contact
you were
with both of
saying.
you guys. But yeah, I just it's just not my speed.
Yeah.
So he keeps asking me out. Now he's single, and I'm like, you know what? We've talked about this off air before about like me having a date live on the show. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you, but it has to be live on my show.
We're not. This isn't a date. Why the fuck would I be here? This is not a date. All right.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, so this is gonna be next week. So
What are you
he's
guys gonna
come in.
do? Get like food or something?
I think so. Yeah, Ralph gave us permission to eat in the studio.
Oh,
I was
shit.
just
no one
about
ever
to
gets.
ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have permission. And I think, is Luke here? I think we said that Luke, our Asian intern, is going to be our waiter.
Intern's
I don't know
fine.
why you qualified that.
Intern's fine. Yeah.
That was way worse than anything I said.
Because that
No,
was
it
the
wasn't.
reason why they that was the
No, it
reason why they
wasn't.
chose him. So yeah, and then we're gonna have the date live in the air. Then Matty and Brian are going to critique it out in the producer's booth.
Live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god! And this guy agreed to this?
yeah.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know that part, does he?
No,
Don't tell him that part.
Oh, he
doesn't
doesn't know to this?
he knows it's gonna be live on air.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that it's gonna be like us in the room, but whatever.
He doesn't know I'll be
That's not a big
fucking
part of it.
Roxanning it out in the producer's studio.
Damn, you guys are gonna butt fuck him.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
I feel like they're gonna gang up on me. I don't think they're gonna gang up on him.
It's gonna be a lot of both.
Yeah,
When is this?
next week.
Damn, I kind of want to see this.
You can come back.
Come on back.
Can I come back and criticize this
Absolutely.
guy? How
Sure.
is he strong for a 5'7" guy?
I don't think so.
All right, so I can fuck him up.
There's a bunch
if
of
he gets
that
out, if he
anyway.
gets unruly.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, nice.
I think it'll be fine. And then we can have our date after you beat him up.
I mean, if I beat the shit out of a guy you were on a date with,
She'll probably
Man.
slip out of her seat.
I don't think. Yeah. That
Totally.
would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally in. So yeah. So
I might just break in here, regardless of how the date's going, and fuck this guy up. That'd be sick. Break down that fucking door, and be like, you just fuck him up.
so yeah, that's next week. And I think my boss from my other job
Yeah.
might call in.
Your boss is gonna call.
Cool. I heard that
Yeah,
one
that's-
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
I see all the same shit though, Shannon. I think it's just New York, like Southern New
And I'm
York.
from Brooklyn. It's a different thing than Rockland,
But it's
wherever
not.
that is.
I'm telling you right now, it's not. It's not as garbagey as you think it is. It's not as garbagey as your appearance would lead on.
What's not as garbagey?
There you go. It doesn't count.
It doesn't make any
No
sense.
one's drinking now.
You were saying
I'm
it's
just taking
not
a
as
shot. I'm
garbage-
just being cute,
Where
Shannon.
you are
I love
from
you.
isn't as garbagey as what I look like. It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
he said you looked like garbage,
Yeah.
which I thought was very disrespectful.
But you laughed at it. Jen.
I laughed at it because it was a ridiculous statement. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
All right, don't fucking.
Listen, doll. You're gorgeous.
So this guy, so now not necessarily my type, and he has like blonde hair, blue eyes, but like blonde facial hair, which is the part that's a little weird to me.
He's got blonde facial hair.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're in? You love
Yeah,
it?
this guy's great.
No, you're not going to beat him up. You're just
No,
going to be
this
best friends.
guy's gonna be cool. Blonde facial hair. If you have
Yeah.
that, you're definitely the fucking
And he's
man.
a twin. He's an identical twin.
Oh, so you can fuck both and pretend you didn't realize.
No.
No? I mean, one of them's like, maybe he has moves, the other one doesn't. Maybe one of them eats butts.
One of them eats butts. Is that a move?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I got that move. That's
It is
the
in my
one
world.
move I got.
That's
Yeah,
all I
I'll eat
want
some
to do.
butt.
If I could just like eat pizza, ice cream, and asses for the rest of my
Do you
life.
eat your girlfriend's butt?
Every now and again. Yeah.
That'll spice it up.
The last
a little.
time-
You guys gotta get it going.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what it is? I'm
How
like,
often?
Last time, which was so long ago.
Oh no, this gonna
Does
be
she
depressing.
like it?
I'm falling apart. I don't know. I don't care. It's for me. She can't hate it, right? Who hates getting their butt eaten? You get your butt eaten?
I don't have sex.
Have you ever gotten your
Don't
butt
have
eaten?
sex
I don't. It's going to be 8 months.
Don't avoid the
since
question.
you had sex.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could have babies like in
Wait,
the
so
amount
you
of time.
don't date or fuck, and this is your podcast?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna start my new diet podcast next week. What the fuck is this?
When I started the show 6 years ago.
That's
I
when
used
you
to-
were really a slut.
Yeah. That's when I used to actually date all the time. And so
More
that's why.
importantly, have you had your butt eaten?
I think, yeah.
How many
But
times? A lot?
No.
Once?
Maybe a couple of times because I'm always like.
Same guy?
It makes me nervous.
Why does it make you
It
nervous?
should
don't
make
know.
you
I don't
nervous.
like
I
the
would,
idea of it.
I would never. I mean, a guy is a lot different, but I have guy friends that are like, you get your ass eaten. I'm like,
I'll be-
fuck no.
That's great.
I just, I
You
don't
get
know.
your butt licked?
It makes me nervous.
You feel silly doing it, but it feels good.
I mean, I bet.
You never had it done?
Fuck no.
Why? What are you doing?
Dude,
Wait,
no.
But have girls asked you and you've said no?
No.
Nobody
I think-
asks to eat a butt. You just do it.
Or
and you hope for the
try.
best.
If I
And
was
you
with a
stop
girl
it?
that was like, yo, I'm going to eat your ass, I'd be like, yo, you need to leave. You need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'll go right in there. She'll be like, shit today. And I'll be rooting around back there. She'll be like, no. I went to the bathroom today. I'm like, whatever. What are you going to do?
And was there evidence of it?
What are you going to do?
I mean,
blue collar approach.
I mean, I'm here,
Wait,
right?
what are you going to do?
I showed up. I'm not going to fucking do the job.
True.
But there was
You
evidence
show
of
up
it.
to work. What?
Was there evidence of that?
No.
You can't see when you're eating ass.
No,
That's
but
more
you
of-
can taste.
Hardly. You'd be surprised
No.
how little an ass tastes. Unless you run into a wrong ass. I'm sure that's... So far, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, it's never been that bad.
Never ran into a buzzsaw.
So you do it.
I'll do it, yeah. I get
And it's something you enjoy doing.
Yeah, I guess.
That was so hesitant. Like,
Whoa, I mean-
watch this. Hold on. Ask me.
You
Yes,
do
I
it.
love it.
You do love it.
I mean, literally, when I see women walk by who are hot, I'm like, I don't even think about fucking them. My first thought is I want to eat her ass.
More than
That
the
is
other.
funny, yeah. The older I've gotten, the more, like...
Yeah.
It starts when you're a kid and you're like, I'd like to kiss her.
Yes.
And it just never gets better.
I want
It's
to
just-
suck. I want to suck her boobies, and it goes to that.
It
and then
leads
like,
the whole way to now. I bet by the time I'm 40, I'll see a girl and be like, I want to strangle her to death. I'd like to bury her and kill her.
I like that's hot.
Yeah, every hot girl I see, I'm like, I'd like to fucking kill you.
So for you, you think about that before the other place.
Yeah, I mean, she has a nice enough ass. yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
So you need to do that again. That's something that turns you on. We need to resolve this issue, Maddie.
I think I'm just bored of everything at this point.
Go on a vacation together.
Yeah. Like bored of life. You know what I mean? I think I'm depressed.
Kind of sounds like it. It sounds like
Look
it.
how depressed he is.
You know what it is? Like I just heard it. Like I just almost realized it as you guys were hearing it, and I was like, that's kind of funny. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Shannon.
Yeah, you usually don't realize you're depressed until...
It is until you're like fucking
Until
hanging
you're
from
like,
until you kick the stool out from under you.
Oh, shit, I guess I was sad.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
So why don't you guys ever do drugs? You guys should do drugs together.
Allegedly.
I have a little Molly left.
I'm
I
not
can
doing
donate
Molly.
it to you.
You got Molly?
I have a little bit left.
I'll take some Molly. I'll take some fucking Molly.
Wait, you guys give out Molly here? I'm coming on this show every week.
Wait, here's something weird.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I think this was last week. I went to Eastern State Penitentiary.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you
yeah.
about that.
And then I let Shane know because you know Shane does the a piece of the Peroni's
Yeah.
thing on the bonfire. No.
I don't know what any of that is.
Okay. Peroni's is like bent dick disease,
Okay.
Yeah.
and so it's something that was brought up on the bonfire.
What's the bonfire?
And it was so he did like super Philly accent in like this fake ad for Peroni's, and then in it mentioned something I don't remember the name of the highway now, whatever it was.
76?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
And then so I'm on. He says stuck in traffic on the 76, and I am stuck in traffic on the 76. So I sent him a picture of it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you literally were just sending me a picture
No.
of you in traffic, and I was like, "Are we fucking dating? Why are you sending me this bullshit
I'm
girlfriend?"
I'm running so late.
It was
dude,
such
I'm
a
sorry.
fucking girlfriend message. I was like, "Oh, she's in traffic. All right."
Well, how that happened was because we were talking about the Philly accent, and like people that grew up in Brooklyn for some reason are not aware that this is a thing. Until like these people, like I didn't even know what the Philly accent was, and so like my aunt and my friend that I was with had no idea what the Philly accent was, and I'm like, oh, I know what I'll show them, the Peroni's ad. So I pull it up and I play it, and then as I played it, as we're on the highway, it was the part about the highway, and I was like,
yeah.
oh, and my aunt was like, oh, we're on that highway right now, and I was like, I have to send them the picture.
That's great.
Yeah, but
Is this a real thing, Peroni's?
Peroni's
Yeah,
is
I'm
real
still a little
thing.
confused. It's a bent dick thing you said?
Yeah, your dick gets bent.
Okay. And what does Peroni's do?
What is
That's
Peroni's
the
is the name of the
disorder.
disease.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and it's like
Is this an
harsh.
injury thing or is this just a dick bent?
I think you develop like cysts on your dick that
Can we see
slowly...
a picture, Brian? Can we see a
It's-
picture of
it's
Peroni's
brutal.
penis?
I knew a guy whose dick took a hard left
so
when I
mad at
was
me.
younger.
No, it's not like a hard curve. It's like a 90-degree fucking... It's
Okay,
like a
no,
fucked
yeah,
up
this
curve.
was different. This was
Yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
45.
Like a hammer toe?
Yeah, it's horrendous. And then when we made fun of it, I get on Reddit and look at like different things, and this guy on like the Bonfires Reddit was like, "It's not really funny." He's like, I have Peyronie's and it's ruined my life.
Oh my god.
I was like, damn.
Is there
Yeah,
a
it's
way
real
to?
sad.
Can you treat it?
You have to cut
Yeah,
that
there's
part
treatments,
off.
but it's like doesn't always work.
No, I want to see a real one.
It's like an offset. Ew.
I want to see.
Don't
I want to
say
see
it
what it
like that.
really
Super-
looks like.
Yeah.
I want to see a real one. That was
So
going
anyway.
up though. Does it always go sideways or sometimes
Brian's
it goes
dying
any
looking at the
direction?
pictures. Guys, I think you should prepare yourselves.
No, they
for
got
what you're
pictures
about
of the
to see.
corrective surgery.
Oh, it's
Jesus.
brutal.
Oh,
yeah,
let's see
yeah,
that
yeah.
for
See, I
sure.
want to see it
Throw it
all.
up.
Yeah.
I'm
all
not
of
gonna
it.
look, but throw it up. It's fucking nuts.
After this, let's watch BME Pain Olympics.
I don't know what that is.
Never seen it? You ever seen it?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. That's
What is that?
crazy.
Dude.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just fucking get a brand new dick.
Yeah.
Like that thing was all mangled and shit. It's
I
like
agree.
went through a meat
You
grinder.
must have had a good one. He was trying to hang on to that thing.
Jesus
I would have,
Christ.
if I get a paper cut on my dick, I'm like, dude, give me a new one.
That looked like when your tooth is just ready to fall out. It's like just dangling by a thing.
Oh.
You think that would feel good? That G spot
No,
people
no,
are always
it can,
talking
like,
about?
break something in my body.
Damn, that guy had a thick dick.
It was,
Though.
it was very
mad.
brown too. Those are the, yeah. It might have had iodine on it though.
And that's not
I'm
hard
like-
though. What happens when it gets hard?
I think that was hard. It
Yeah,
looked
I,
pretty
I
hard.
fucking hope that guy was hard.
No, he was being operated on. What do they make, like a fake erection to operate?
Maybe they fed him blue chews.
I don't know.
Well, that's a
You have
theory.
information, Brian? Anything?
Find out whose dick that was. And let's call him.
Anyway, he's dying for making me look these up. Anyway, so when I was at Eastern State Penitentiary,
Yeah.
the first part we went through was like the fake haunted house part, which is like people jumping out and whatever.
Yeah.
But there was one part where as soon as you walk in, they give you like 3D glasses, and then you go through all the stuff and everything's glowing in 3D, whatever. But then there's one part where it's like it's made to look like a tunnel, and things are swishing around you.
What do you mean?
Like like lights or however they're doing it, like things are spinning around you, so
Okay.
it's like you're walking through a tunnel that's like a warp
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my friend, like the guy that was with us, was always like in front, and he was the one because like when you go in there, you can wear like a glow necklace if you're okay with being touched. Otherwise, you don't wear one. So I'm like, let him go in front and like far ahead so that they know like this is where you don't. Even though I got touched by the people dressed in bugs, they touched me.
They dressed in bugs and touched
yeah.
you?
Yep.
They were probably rapists.
Yeah, it was.
To be honest, I mean, if I'm guessing,
So, but
they know the rules. And they clearly went against them.
walking through.
Where did they touch you?
No, it
My
just
tits.
No,
So sick of some dude dressed like a fucking cockroach just hopped out and was like, eh.
They grabbed him by the tits
say
and
that word.
puss. I don't know. It was weird. And I wasn't wearing a fucking charm bracelet.
They were dressed as bugs?
yeah, as like the worst bug, that one. But we don't say that. We don't say that
Cockroach?
word. No, we don't say that word here.
Hey, we don't say
Shane.
cockroach here.
No, stop, Maddie.
Why?
Sorry, I
Don't
forgot.
start. So
I've never seen you look so helpless. Your eyes just went like a fucking lost puppy.
So you don't like cockroaches. Why?
Shane,
Why?
we're gonna have a problem.
You ever watch Fear Factor when they eat the Madagascar hissing cockroaches? Brian, pull it up.
Yeah.
No,
Throw those
Brian,
up. You ever
he's
see
not
the
gonna
real
do it.
big ones?
Yeah, if you guys
Fucking
keep saying
massive.
the words, it's gonna be a problem.
I gotta get out of here soon. So let's keep talking about cockroaches until I get kicked out.
Shane,
You ever see Scarface when he's like a cockroach?
Yeah, is that acceptable?
not Shane's
Not a
subject.
Pacino fan. Huh?
Cucaracha?
No, and now I'm never gonna go
Yeah,
to where I was going with that.
I want to make
Alright,
that.
so
I want to make that.
a bug guy at the
No,
Eastern
that
State.
wasn't the point of the story.
Bug man hops out, grabs your tits.
No, it didn't happen.
What happens next?
Nothing. That wasn't the point of the story. Was going through the tunnel, going through that tunnel with the swishy stuff was exactly the feeling that I had when I did Molly.
Oh, fuck.
That swishy feeling, and I hated it.
Okay.
That was. I mean, you guys really took me off the course with that whole story.
Yeah, that was gonna crush. That was gonna fucking crush, and we ruined it.
Sorry for our banter.
I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm sorry. I do actually kind of feel bad.
You know what it is? I think Shannon hates it when there's two boys on this side of the table,
Yeah.
and it's like just being children. It's great. You really are like mom.
No, because I know you're having fun because you finally have somebody on your side.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
dude to be like, let's fucking see how annoyed she gets.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, he said it. Now let me say it.
Oh,
my
wait,
best
are you?
friend.
Does she normally dominate this thing?
Yes, I'm the lead host.
I let her.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
let her
he's.
roll.
You're a little more passive. You don't fuck with her very often.
I try to,
Yeah,
but she
he
gets all
tries.
butthurt about it.
Do you get like? Are you gonna actually like?
No,
as soon
I
as we're done, you're gonna be like,
respond.
"What the fuck?"
No, I just respond. He doesn't like responses. He likes
She
to
gets
say stuff and
cranky.
leave it
She
out
gets
in
a
the
little
He
cranky.
gets a
ether.
little
A little
fucking.
bit. A little
All right.
I mean, I try to give Matty responsibility on the show so that the entire thing isn't on my shoulders. And every time I do, it crashes and burns.
Yeah.
It's
So-
only. I'm a child. I've never done homework in my life. That's why
it
I'm
becomes
here.
a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I'm a bad boy.
All right, so you think you guys are gonna end this?
I was gonna propose.
I mean, I did tell him earlier
yeah.
his days are numbered. We have 5 minutes, but do you want to leave now?
I mean, do you?
You can leave now. Are you ready to do Crazy Love?
I was really hoping that we'd run out of time.
No,
What's
because
crazy love?
it's our segment that we do every week about a crazy love story. But
All
like
right,
in-
let's.
okay.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right, you ready to do it, Brian?
Love means never having to say you're sorry.
Baby wants to fuck. All right, so I'm kind of glad we only have a little bit of time because I don't have a ton here as usual. Oh, there she is. There's her
shocking
first
to
name.
me.
I was trying to find her first name for the longest time. It's in the fucking headline. I'm an asshole.
Yes.
All right, so
Can you say the name of the show so I can hit the bell? Because we haven't hit it the whole episode.
why didn't you hit the beginning?
I didn't say the name of the show.
You didn't?
I don't think so. Go.
I feel
Tell
like
your
you
story.
always do.
Now we're running out of
All
time.
right, so this lady Sherry Johnson. This is like way too recent to be a thing, but it is. She was raped, pregnant, and married by 11. Guess the state.
Utah,
Alabama. Arkansas.
Florida.
Texas.
Florida's the.
You said Texas, Brian. You're wrong too. Yeah, Florida. Of
Florida's
course.
the go-to,
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
go-to for crazy
like
shit to
any
That
happen.
sounds like a
southern state.
Utah. That sounds like a Mormon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair guess for sure. All right, so this, they just outlawed 12. It's kind of funny because I was looking up age of consent laws for marriage in the country earlier today, so this kind of coincides with that a little bit, for no particular reason
Yeah.
whatsoever. But apparently, you could have gotten married up until like a few years ago in Florida at like 11 years old.
I don't think that's true
And
at all.
I'm reading it kind of.
That's why I don't believe you.
But you know what's kind of weird about the country in general? You can be younger as a woman and get married than a man. And I was trying to figure out like why that would be.
You don't have that answer, I'm assuming.
No, I'll have that next week.
Great story.
Maybe.
That's the story?
No. So, sorry guys, I did it again. I've done it again. I'm so bad at
What?
doing my homework. It's not funny. I know it's not funny. Shannon, do you hate me?
Can I just say, Shane, when it's my turn to do Crazy Love,
She
Any-
bores us to
any
tears.
question anybody has, you can,
Bores us to tears.
no, because I tell the story.
I'm kidding. You gotta take the
and then
hit.
you can ask me questions and I'll have the answer
Ask me a
for
question.
you.
I'm better at
What's
answering
the
questions.
story?
I'm not going to tell you a
Crazy
story.
Love is the segment, and you bring up an 11-year-old that
Thank
got
you.
raped.
Thank you, Shane.
She was raped at 9.
Who was she loved by?
I'm sorry. She
Where's
was
the love?
she was married to this guy for years,
But
and then for 7 years she was married to this fellow. He's a pastor. He raped her
She-
when
where's-
raped her when she was 9. She had the baby at 10. They got married at 11, and apparently you could only get married at that age if you had a baby.
where's the love in this story?
Clearly in the pastor's eyes. Hello, are you listening?
I'm sorry, Shane.
I'm glad I stuck around. So the pastor fell
That's
in
it.
love.
Yeah, he fucked this little girl.
That's not love.
they got
Like,
ma-
this is not what this segment is about.
None of it's love. You had a story about a dude who threw acid in a lady's eyes. That ain't love.
They ended up together till the day they died. They loved each other.
They would have
Damn,
ended up
that's how they
together.
met. He fucking hit her with acid and was
No,
like,
before-
"Stop reading." Where was this? What country was this in?
This is actually in the Bronx, New York.
Well, where were they from?
Here, the Bronx.
They were American, and
Yep.
he acided a lady.
Yeah, because she didn't want to marry him.
Oh,
Yep. And
See,
then
these two would have
he
stayed
went
together.
to jail, came out of jail, and they ended up getting married and staying together for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, he did the right thing.
That's
he maimed
love.
her so that no one else would
She
fuck her.
couldn't
Yeah.
see. She was blind. Yeah. That's
Oh, she
exactly
was
what
blind.
happened.
He came back. He was like, "Yo, I'm fucking jacked and hot now."
Yeah. Jail really did it for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
like,
love. That's a love story.
yeah, but like
though.
these two would have stayed
That's
together.
not. That's not a love story.
Or they might have.
They ended up happily ever after, even though he did it again to somebody else.
What?
He didn't throw bleach, but he did threaten to do that. He's like, you know what I did to my wife, right? To keep your mouth shut to somebody else.
I mean, yeah, you're clearly better at telling these than I am.
Yeah, I still know all the details of my
I
story.
know. You're better at remembering things. Listen, I have dementia.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm sleep deprived.
Shane, thank you
But yeah,
so
they might
much.
have stayed together. You don't know. They might have stayed together if the law didn't get involved, if the pesky Congress and Senate didn't vote against it.
He raped a
149
child.
to 1.
Raped a child, Maddie.
Yeah, some people
Rape
like
of a
that.
child.
There was somebody that was like,
That's
yo.
what that was the point that I
One
stuck. I
dude was
laughed
like-
out loud out there. I was like, Jesus Christ, who is that?
That was one guy. They were like, all right, all in favor? He was like, yeah.
No, nobody else.
All opposed? All right, now we know what your fucking Tuesday evenings are like.
Shane, thanks so much. for
Yeah, I had a
coming
lot of fun.
today.
This was great, guys.
Yeah.
If you're welcome to come back next week to
Yeah.
commentate on my date.
Oh, yeah.
What would you like to plug?
Just check out Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. It's on iTunes or whatever. Wherever you find fucking podcasts, it's there.
Oh, and there's all your social media on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah.
Maddie, plug.
Just follow me at Jester Skulls. There it is, up on the screen.
Pretty. Thanks, guys, for listening. As always, make sure to follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/TTI Podcast. On Instagram, follow me at Shannon Lee 6982. I need 150 more followers to reach my 4,000 mark, which I'm aiming at. And on Twitter at I'm Shannon Lee. Make sure to subscribe to Gas Digital Network.
Gas
Use-
Digital. That's when you take it over.
Use promo code TTI.
Got one in at the buzzer, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
Pound Town, baby.
Use promo code TTI and you get a 2-week free trial as well as access to all the other shows on the network. And if you have questions for me, Maddie, any previous guest, or if you have a worst date story, send it to thethingispodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Back next week. Bye, guys.
You just listened to the Thing Is podcast on the Gas Digital Network. If you enjoy this show, check out some of our others. Here's a clip from Subway Creatures.
Guys, let's jump right into the clip of the week.
Clip of the week.
Yes.
Let's do it. Clip of the week.
Sounds like it should be the Nickelodeon theme song. Clip, 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 clip. Clipododion. Okay.
All right.
This is really cute.
Now, Kim, Freddie, I tagged you guys.
Oh my
I
God,
tagged
look
you
at that
guys
little
in
one.
this last week. Now, here's this situation going on here, okay?
Right.
It's the first day of school in Manhattan, all right? All the kids are going back. Obviously, there's less room on the trains now. The trains are just as crazy now again with all the kids commuting at the same time.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm thinking someone forwarded this video to me. Now, it's what I'm assuming is a father combing his daughter's hair. I guess
He's
maybe
braiding it,
maybe
yeah.
braiding
He's
it.
actually like cornrowing it.
Yeah. So I'm
well,
like,
which is impressive.
Yeah. So and it's impressive because he's doing it on a moving train.
And his parts look pretty good as well.
It looks
see,
great.
see, here's the thing. I used to get my hair braided, so I know how to break down braids, and like his parts are pretty respectable. They're fairly straight, and he's cornrowing. Like cornrowing is
On a
is
moving
talent.
train.
On a moving train, like the train is shaking and moving.
bringing his two girls who are holding their backpacks to
Right.
school.
They're so cute.
Now, I just thought big ups to this dad for not only taking the girls to school in the morning, but being able to do this on a moving train. So I'm like, all right, this is one of those wholesome videos. I thought it was really nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I got messages
I know.
probably about 5 minutes after the post went up, just going off. It was feminist women. Why are we giving this guy credit? We don't get credit as mothers. We don't get credit.
You know what?
And
I have
was just
something to
sitting
say
there
about
like,
that. I'm
Kim,
very excited.
I was gonna tap you on this one because I really want to ask you what your thoughts are on this.
And I'll be the first to say I'm a proud feminist. I believe in equality. Like you can ask anybody. My boyfriend runs a very, I would say it's not satire. It's sort of like, if you would think that I was a fan of his podcast, you would think I hate women. I like stand up. I go on the podcast and I'm the one that's like, no, it's biologically men don't do this. It's crazy to be like, men are supposed to be fathers. Yes, you're supposed to get your kids ready for school, but like men aren't the ones braiding hair.
No.
That's just not how it goes. It's like, if these same women that are going, we shouldn't have to do that, are the same ones that see a woman firefighter and make a post like, you go girl. It's like, why did you make the post? Because it shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it shouldn't matter. Also, if so, it also, is that the worst thing in the world to maybe like boost the image that fathers should be doing this? Is it the worst
well-
thing in the world to be like, what a good dad, and then other dads be like, oh, maybe I should be helping out with my daughter's hair?
It's
in
called
the morning?
positive reinforcement.
I agree
Yes.
with everything you just said. And Freddie, what I also wanted to talk to you about was there's obviously there's a stereotype about black men being absent fathers and not, a lot of the time not doing this type of stuff. God forbid we try to positive, reinforcement,
Right.
and we get chastised for that as well.
Right.
A
I
man
think
could be
it's-
looking at that and be like, I should do my daughter's hair.
Right.
That's what that post could have done.
I mean, here's the thing. In media, like what you put out is what's glorified. So it's good to put out positive images. It don't matter if you're
Yes.
supposed to be doing it or not. Like even putting out positive images of
Feeding the
mothers doing
homeless.
stuff or whatever the case may be. So
That's-
people like see it and like, oh, that's cool. Everybody else is lauding that person for it. Maybe I should do it. And going to what Kim said about biology. With braiding hair, men's fingers are fatter than women's fingers. That's why women normally are braiding hair than men. Like our hands are bigger just naturally in
well,
biology.
we just have more motherly instincts. It's just look at
That
any
too.
animal. The mother takes care of the children. Look at any animal. Nobody's
Right.
putting gender roles on animals. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's telling a duck, mothers do this and fathers do that. Mothers do that. But in nature, 85% of the time, the mothers are doing the motherly things
Right.
with
Right,
the
yeah,
children.
yeah,
It's
like-
just inside of us. So it's crazy to take this 2018 feminist agenda and be like, we shouldn't be rewarding men. It's like, well, you know what? I'm sorry to say it. Sometimes men need the reward and need the thing to see it also.
Right. And I think on so many different levels, this was what I had imagined as a positive video when, Subway Creatures is known for a lot of the time some of the insane, crazy, fucked up shit. Mm-hmm. Finally, here's something that's wholesome. I do post those videos or photos, a lot, but not as much as I probably should because it doesn't happen as often, or it's not. I don't want to say it doesn't happen. I say it's not documented. Well, on a side note, I love what our producer Bobby said. He goes, I think that might be the lollipop/bottle liquor from the past videos that we've done. If we
Get the freak out of here.
Who's the lollipop bottle?
The guy
liquor?
braiding the hair.
the
dad
father
braiding the hair?
No, he said it looked like him.
If it was,
I was
it
gonna
would
say,
be.
that changes the dynamic.
I would be furious in the comments next. I'd be like, get those children away from that pervert.
Exactly. If that changes the whole dynamic.
So
Oh my God, the headphones.
They got.
Oh
a
my
wife
God, the
beater.
beard, the wife beater. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. No. How do we know? Do we see this guy's shoes ever in the dad video?
I really don't want to take away from this video, so I don't want to dive into this too much, but
I'm looking.
There-
Hold on. It
there
look
are
like
a
the bottle
lot-
liquor. Look like the bottle liquor. He's a little more diesel. I think he's a little
Listen.
more diesel, but it's close. He's close.
I mean, Kim's reaction said it all.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a little more diesel than him. I think.
But
look
that,
at that. Look at that arm.
beard, the bald head.
They look very close.
But you know what? Dad has some hair.
Look at the
This
same
guy's full
headphones.
bald.
I encourage those of you listening to go on the YouTube version of this.
We're all scared that that's the same guy now. Oh my God. Invisible Pussy Liquor is good daddy. Oh my God.
I encourage
Well,
anyone.
I mean, if that is him, I know there's a lot of women like, oh yeah, I got to have him. He
Yeah,
licking
he's a
some
good
great
dad.
vagina, and he can braid some hair on a moving
that's true.
train.
That's true.
Ooh, all you need is a good job, and I'm in there.
What if
all you
this-
gotta be
Get you a man
heterosexual.
who does both.
What if his whole thing is he just does things on the train to attract women? He
This
braids
guy's
children's
like,
hair.
what can I do this
Yeah.
week?
Every week he has a different
I
thing.
like
Next
that.
week he's gonna be adopting puppies on the train.
man.
Next week you're gonna be cooking in there.
This
We gotta be
guy's-
cooking.
this
He's gonna bring a
guy's-
hot plate
all
and
right,
cook crepes on
It's
the plane. On the train.
hypothetically speaking, if it is him, this guy's kind of crushing it right now.
Right, he's
Yeah.
trying to have his OK Cupid profile on
Because
fire.
Yeah, I like
because if
him.
that is the case, he has now made it onto 2 videos of the week so far, and we're only in episode 6.
Right, that shows you how amazing
Slow
he
clap
is.
to you, sir.
Right, shout out to we got it.
His name is Sexy Daddy. That's what we're naming him.
Sexy Daddy?
Daddy Bay.
Sexy Daddy.
Daddy
Da-
Bay.
Daddy
Sexy
Bay.
We
Daddy
gotta find
Bay.
him. We gotta find him.
Brady.
Daddy braid bay.
Lick,
We should probably separate the licking and the braiding.
Right, yeah.
Licky Brady Daddy. Licky Brady Daddy.
Little girl braid licky.
Oh no. No, don't throw little girl in it. No. Oh no. We're gonna have to throw tiger in it to separate things.
Oh man! And right now,
Alligator.
those feminists are just like, yeah, you see,
You
it's
see?
the guy who was licking the bottle.
He's
and-
a pervert. He's a pervert. Men. My husband cheated on me. It's like, whoa, this has nothing
Right.
to do. What?
Right.
Hey guys, I hope you really liked that clip. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, anywhere you find your podcasts.